low back injury while lifting a 350-pound drum on October 24th, 1995. Claimant missed the next 2 days of work and continued to miss time from work until May 7th, 1996, when he stopped working for the employer as a result of his back problems. Claimant applied for workers' compensation benefits in May 1997, but his claim was timely controverted on a number of issues by the employer's workers' compensation carrier. After hearings, a workers' compensation law judge found that claimant's back condition appears to be mechanical in nature and not the fruit of a workers' compensation-related injury, and disallowed his claim. Upon review, the Workers' Compensation Board affirmed the decision. The Board has broad authority to resolve factual issues based on credibility of witnesses and draw any reasonable inference from the evidence in the case. If that resolution is based on substantial evidence in the record, it will not be disturbed. Our review of the record reveals that the Board's determination, if supported by substantial evidence, is true. Claimant alleges that the injury he suffered to his lower back in a work-related accident on October 24, 1995, was reported, that the accident to 2 supervisors filled out an accident report. However, the employer denies receiving notice of the accident, and no report or other mention of it was found in the employer's records. Furthermore, none of claimant's medical records reflect the historical fact that claimant sustained work-related injury on October 24, 1995. Moreover, the employer's occupational health administrator testified that claimant told her several times that his back injury was not work-related. Given the Board's authority in such matters, it is my opinion that in this case, what happened was that the claimant was faking all the way through, and therefore the substantial evidence in the record supporting the employer's position that no accident occurred was valid. We find no reason to disturb the Board's determination. Claimant's other arguments have been considered and rejected as without merit. Certainly, in 1990, SCE settled with defendant with respect to the CPUC litigation, and SCE agreed to enter into 7 purchase power agreements. These 7 PPAs canceled and replaced all previous contracts. The PPAs were different from the 1996 SOC4 and the 1986 SOC2s in that the location requirement was flexible and the megawatts that were to be provided to SCE were modified. In 1992, SCE terminated the PPAs based upon defendants' failure to demonstrate the development of necessary transmission arrangements by a set deadline. Defendant contends that the Supreme Court erred in denying its motion to dismiss because the documentary evidence submitted in support of the motion conclusively established that plaintiff failed to satisfy the conditions contained in the agreement. Plaintiff counters that the court properly denied defendant's motion because the terms of the March 14, 1985 agreement were ambiguous raising questions of fact which would preclude the granting of a motion for accelerated judgment.